My name is Gabrielle, but you know you can call me Gab. We have a vlog today. All right. So today we'll be doing something cool. So today I'm actually painting today. I haven't did a painting video probably in a while. I've showcased me painting on some clothing, but actually getting on canvas and painting, I haven't did that in a while. So definitely getting back into it now. Things have been changing lately, so I've been changing with it. So now we're doing new things as well. My foot on that. But yeah, so my goal now is to give you all more painting content, more artistic stuff as well. I've been trapped into doing services lately, so I've been slowly getting myself more off of it and transitioning myself into more sales, selling my apparel to you all, painting for you all as well, creating more artwork and projects as well. So definitely doing like a little shift. I might talk about it another day, but that's just a little synopsis of what I'm doing right now. But yeah, so I got my first painting in a while. Let me think when last time I actually painted a canvas. I don't know if I can really remember the last time I painted a canvas. It was probably one of these paintings on the wall when I was like living at home. But I've painted stuff, but I haven't painted on canvas directly. So this time I'm back at it. I can't wait. I've been literally itching to paint again. So itching. So definitely back at it. I did my I think it was either my I'll say 6th or 7th fashion show. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 6th, but I did my 6th fashion show in March. So I actually painted a whole bunch of clothing, and doing that actually got me into creating more. So I definitely had a taste of painting, and I miss it like so much. I've been missing painting for like a very long time, and doing that, I did that for like a whole week. I painted like nothing but like merch and suit jackets, long sleeves, whole bunch of stuff. But I did that. It came out very well. I was very happy about the finished products and everything. So definitely am back at it. So yeah, but thank y'all for watching. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe to this channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. Other than that, we're gonna get started, and yeah, so let's go. All right, so let me get a little light. Okay, so this is currently the canvas that I'll be painting. Usually so when I paint, I usually put this paper texture in the back of the canvas, and then I'll usually like paint on top of it. So this white, as you see right now, is like my first coat. I do this so I can be able to see when I start sketching on here with my pencil marks. So I do that intentionally, and then once I'm done, I'll paint over again one more time, and then I'll start painting on the image itself. But yeah, so this is my canvas. My little chair in the way. But yeah, so this is a 16 by 20 inch canvas. So I have a whole bunch as well. So I had to turn my ring light on back there. I've been utilizing that a little bit more because it's kind of dark in here. I have like a lamp, but it gets dark in here. But yeah, so down here I have a lot of, let me see. Okay, there you go. So down here I have a lot of canvases itself, but these are like small ones. So my goal is to really start painting on like bigger ones. I have a big one that is right here, and we'll be painting on that as well. I don't know if I showed this before on one of my videos, but I literally got this when I was 25. I'm 28 right now. So I have not painted on this yet. I think I've been prolonging painting on it. So yeah, hopefully I get to this soon. But I have some ideas though for this thing. So I think I've been prolonged because I don't want to like just put like anything on there. But I think I'm just gonna just start painting on it, and then if I want some more stuff like in a bigger frame, I'll just give me another one. But yeah, so I got this big one, and then I have another one. I can't remember what size these are. I gotta figure out what size these are. But yeah, so I got like little canvases, 16 by 20s down here as well. So really, I really just want to be able to finish these little paintings and then start getting bigger ones. And then hopefully I can sell those paintings and get those out the way soon. And then yeah, just rotate these paintings around as well. I want to have a really big art show, so I think the more artwork I create, the better, because I can put all that into the art show as well. So yes, definitely trying to have a second one, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so we're here doing this. I gotta set up my projector, which is this. Got this off of Amazon. Can't remember how much it was. It was on sale when I got it, but yeah, so I'm gonna hook this right now underneath. I got my tripod mount, so I'm gonna hook this up on a tripod and shoot my sketch on there too as well. Oh, 1 second. So let's see. Okay, so I have a sketch, but so this is my little iPad. So I am about to draw this. So I did this in Fresco through my iPad, and I just downloaded it onto my Google Drive, which I will then connect to my computer, and then put on the mount it to the canvas right there. So yes, this is the image. So this is the image right here. This is like my infamous flower I like to draw. So that's that. And then I have a guy in the suit jacket as well. This is not actually my finished piece. Most likely you will see me a lot do outlines of things, and then when I get onto the canvas, I'll start actually creating the like colors, depth, and more stuff within like the canvas itself. But I usually just use this stuff like as little outlines to help me paint. So you'll definitely see a lot of that. Sometimes you will see a lot of unfinished sketches because I just be needing like a quick concept, and then I'll just like throw it on the canvas after that and break more things down within the canvas. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be projecting on the canvas itself. Previously, like my old videos of me painting, I'm sure you all have seen me like sketch by hand, but this time I thought I'll try something different and see if we can get the process to go just like a little bit quicker when we sketch. So I think this will be pretty cool to project this onto the projector, onto the canvas, and then we'll get through with the painting and make it a little bit faster. But yeah, I like sketching by hand, but I also like the projector idea too as well. I've done the projector before. I've been using projectors since before this even became a thing. I was using the old school classroom ones where you had to literally like draw on the transparent paper, put it on the projector, and project it through the projector. But I've done those, but this should be a little bit more easier. I didn't have the projector anymore, so I started doing it by hand, but now I have a projector, so now we can do it through there. But yeah, so I'm about to go set up this projector, and then I'll see y'all soon. so I finished doing the outline of the drawing. So now I am going to probably touch up the drawing just a little bit and then start painting. Here's a finished look. So this is like the look of it, just like the outline. This is how usually my paintings always start off. Just like this outline, it looks real rough, and then I start building on it with paint. But it's when I do use the projector, I can't always see the lines in the drawing. Even though this is like a decent projector, I just think I visually just can't see every line when I'm drawing. So I just like to go back over. Sometimes I miss a spot or I might miss something when I'm doing a trace. But cool thing is that you can go once it's done and kind of make your own line. So that's what I usually do. I just use that little drawing. I literally use it for like an outline, and then I go back and start doing something else to it. So sometimes the first original sketch is literally like just like nothing. But once I keep drawing, it's better. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. Let me show you. Before I start, I just recently went over again with the pencil, but I forgot to mention that what else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over white paint one more time over the sketch. So then when I paint, I'm just painting like kind of like the outline and not directly on the pencil drawing. So I'm gonna take my gesso, white gesso. So I put this layer already on here. So let's see here. So I paint with a certain kind of board. So this is actually a wooden board, but it came with this like plastic on there still. So I just never took it off because it's been easier to clean. So if you got that plastic on, might as well just keep it on there. But it takes off the paint very well. Another one I use as well are my glass palettes. So this one's for when I push this up some. Okay, there you go. Okay, I feel like y'all need to be like level with me. But yeah, so this is for like when I'm using my hot glue gun, I'll set it on top of here because I don't be having nowhere to put it. So I think this comes off pretty well, but I don't really need to peel it off because this is for that. I also use another board for my hot glue gun when I'm doing that. Another thing I do use is my glass. So these actually I need to fix. So you can always, if you don't want to get a another palette like to put your paint on, good thing to use is glass. You can find this anywhere. You can go get a picture frame and just take the glass out. You can use it like that, or you can keep the picture frame on and use it as a palette for your paint. But yeah, so I just took, I can't remember. Oh, this was actually, I think these were little picture frames, so I'm not mistaken. Some of them were picture frames, and then some of them, they came out of like some glass thing. But yeah, so you can just put tape around the edges, so that way you're not getting cut. I haven't used these in a while, so these are kind of just like bare right now. But yeah, this one, the tape came off, so I gotta retape this one. But this one I haven't really used for real. But if I want to use it, I can put some tape around it and then start using it. But yeah, this is pretty good because once you wash this, the paint just slides right off. You don't got to do too much to try to get the paint off. You might have to like scrape just a bit, but it's really not that bad. So definitely a good cost-effective way if you want to get some palettes for your paint when you're painting. Oh, one more thing. A cool thing is that with these help savor your paint. So sometimes, like say if like you want to go run to the store real quick, or you have to leave for a few hours or some hours, or maybe you want to come back the next day, you can use these, cover it with, sometimes I'll cover it with like, what's that? It's like the clear, what's the name? it's not foil, but hold on. This is what I was trying to say. But you can use this, cover this up. This is also food wrapping for food. It's the clear kind. It's like foil, but it's also the clear wrap as well. So you can take this, put it over. If you don't have this, another cost-effective way is using a plastic bag from like Walmart or wherever you can find it at. Rip it up, tape it down around here. Like tape it down on your palette, so then that way the air is not flowing all the way out. And then the next day you can still use this. But yeah, so those are a few tips if you're looking for any better efficient palettes and you're tired of doing like paper plates or just like stuff that keeps soaking in your paint and you want something that can just sit on top of it, use the glass. I'll probably use the glass mostly when I'm doing like little projects, but I like to use my bigger board with this type of film. I mean, the paint still stays on here, but it's not really like crazy like that. I mean, if I probably scrubbed a little harder, it probably would come off, but I also am very cautious of trying not to rip off this film that's still covering this. But yeah, so I like the bigger boards though, because when I have more colors and if I want to mix something, I can just do it all in one palette. But if I use these are cool too. But that was a little some if you need while you're painting. But yeah, so we're gonna go over this. I usually put on my pink shirt, but I really don't feel like it right now because it's a little warm in here. But so here's the paint. Let's see if I can see it. There you go. Okay. Ooh, can we do that? Okay. So there's that. So what else I usually do is you want a roller. I don't know where I got this from. I think I got this from Walmart. We're gonna say it was Walmart. Walmart or the dollar store. But I feel like it's Walmart because they haven't broke yet, so we're gonna say Walmart. But yeah, so I usually take this, kind of like how painters do it. Let's see. So I just try to get as much paint as I can on this thing. I have another, if you know the little paint container where they actually pour the paint in and they scoop the paint like that, I got that too. I just didn't feel like taking it out. So I'm using this one today. But what is this? So yeah, so this is how I usually just cover it. Hope y'all can see that. So it's not too much I like put on here, but I literally just put it on here to cover up this pencil writing on here as well. I love my little art easel because it's very efficient. And it holds, in the back of here is my paints, so it holds all that. So I love that too as well. Got paint on me. This is probably why I need my paint shirt on. But the goal is to not get paint on myself right now. So let me put this down. It might be some areas where there's like some pencil marks open, but as long as I get the basics, I'm cool. It's all good. I try not to cover too much of the background because I still want the wording to stand out. And sometimes I might go over this and use like different motions with my brush just to create different textures. Like down here, it definitely don't have a lot of paint. That's cool. Yeah. So, as you can see, you can still see a little bit of the background, but it is pretty much covered enough, I'll say, that can be used. So I'm just gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna come back to it, and then I'm gonna paint. So probably just chill out for a minute, look at some stuff on the computer, and then wash my hand as well, and change my shirt because I don't want to get this messed up. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a few. Hey everyone, just hopping in really quick to give you a quick backstory on the painting that you're looking at here. This painting is called Corporate. I am painting this on a canvas. I'll be very honest, I thought this was 16 by 20 when I was doing it, but then when I stopped doing it, it was not 16 by 20, and I was like, oh snap, this is something else. But I know for a fact it's smaller than that, so I'm gonna guess it could be a 14 by 16 or 12. I don't know, I'm giving the educated guess. But, so somewhere around that area. However, on the painting, I have a texture in the background. This is one of my specialties that I love to do. It is encyclopedia pages. These are very old book pages that I had got from my mom, my grandparents. They had it, then they passed it down to my mom, and my mom was gonna throw them away, and I was like, no, don't throw them away, so I ended up keeping it. So now I have those encyclopedia pages with me that I can be able to use in all my paintings. And also underneath, not underneath, but on top is acrylic paint that I have used. I also use gesso paint as well in some of my paintings. For some reason, gesso paint hits different than the acrylic paint. I don't know why. Some can disagree, but I love gesso paint as for black and white colors. Like, the colors just look different to me, and I feel like the other acrylic colors can pop around it, which I like the most. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're a gesso paint person or if you like acrylic, or if you like other mediums as well. But in this painting, you'll see me do different layers, different variations of lines and colorings that will be placed on the canvas as well. However, this painting has inspired me to be able to express my perspective in the workplace, the workforce, anything of that sort. But I had experience in the workplace in 2020. I started really working in the real world after I had graduated in 2019, came home from college, and the workplace just was not what I think anyone expects. I don't think it's something that is actually told to us really, but once you really start adulting and living, things are totally different than what people actually say. I think life after college is something you have to actually live and experience to see how to really navigate it for yourself, because a lot of people take their own different routes outside of after they're done with school, or even after when they're done with high school. Things can be different for everyone, and I think you as an individual have to figure out where you want to be placed in this world of work, pretty much, in the workforce. Even myself, I've learned that it's for me to figure out where I want to be at versus where everybody says you have to be at. Because we can be in a lot of places and we can do a lot of things, jobs, career paths, everything. And it'll look different for all of us. Even when we do something similar to somebody else, it still can look different for each other too as well. So with this painting, I really like the colors that I chose. I didn't really think I was going to choose those colors. I really didn't really know what I was going to choose originally. But once I started to really kind of connect more of colors with working in this business idea and aspect, I started to really connect with the blues that connect with the blue collar world, and the whites that connect with the white collar world, and the light blue colors that connect with more of a fantasy-like feel, and a place that we could possibly be at, but sometimes we don't know until we actually go in there and see that hardship within it too as well. So I think it was kind of like a happy accident because you would think I'll put like a collar as blue, but I put the suit jacket as a blue collar to represent the blue collar world, and the white collar and the white shirt underneath it representing the white collar world, and the flower representing the fantasy of the places we can go within these dimensions of the workforce, I'll say. But I think the overlap of the white and blue and the light blues all connect with each other because it all is a layer on top of each other and helps each other go hand in hand as well. I think the overall feel of this was more unexpected for me as well. I really just went with the flow of how the painting was going, and that's something I like when I'm painting, is that there's not a full understanding vision of the journey of how we're going to get to the destination of the finished product. However, as I'm creating, it all just connects over time. And then if I feel like, okay, I'll add a little bit here, I'll add a little bit there, and then I'll just keep building on until I feel like, and that's it. And I think with any art piece, you can always use improvement, but I think it's up for us to know individually when that painting for ourselves is done as well. The texture that you can see too that I put inside the suit jacket is also one of my favorite type of textures because it makes things look like it's moving. And there's more depth within the jacket too as well, and it gives it a good look, a good feel as well. Makes me feel like I can put the jacket on. So I also like the idea of not adding a neck or a head onto the picture. It's strictly just a suit jacket with the flower. Disconnecting that to a person, I think just putting the suit jacket itself there, anybody can place themselves behind it and doesn't feel like there's just this one type of person behind it, but anyone can be behind that suit jacket. My favorite part is, I will say, is probably the black outline at the end. Once like everything is like done, the paint's really on, you go back with the black. It just makes everything just pop. And I think that's what was going on with how it was feeling with the flower, because the flower wasn't looking great when I was doing it, and it just looked so messy. And then once I put that black on though, it just made everything just stand out. So that's really like my favorite part. And then once everything is done and everything has been painted, I usually go over with a Mod Podge. Sometimes you can do like a spray that can seal the coating of your painting too as well, but I usually go over a Mod Podge. As you're looking at it, you can see the Mod Podge kind of leaves like its own texture sometimes. I like putting that Mod Podge at the end, but I'll be honest, that Mod Podge that I had, I wasn't really feeling it for real. And I haven't used the Mod Podge in a while, so I don't know if it's like too chunky or what, but I think I'm gonna probably buy like a brand new bottle so I can just have like a new one. But I love the last coating of the painting because it just makes it stand out even more from where it was at before. Like before, it was kind of like a little pale and stuff, a little dusty. But once you put that Mod Podge on, it just gets really shiny. And I really like the texture that it left on the painting too as well. So it was like a happy accident all in it. But thank you all for watching this. I'm going to leave you to it and see you all later. Alright everyone, what is up? I am back on the camera this time. So this is the finished piece of the corporate painting. I hope you all enjoyed this painting. I hope you all enjoyed the process of me painting the painting as well. This is me getting back into me painting more canvas paintings as well, outside of doing like clothing. So definitely excited to be back in the move, in the rhythm of painting as well. I have a whole bunch of other ideas as well that I have created a while ago in the past, now that I really just want to bring to life. So you're definitely going to start seeing me bring a lot of my ideas to life on this channel as well. If you enjoyed watching the painting video, if you want to see more, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share if you would like to share as well. I really appreciate y'all for the people who've been watching so far. I think we're at like 64 subscribers. So let's get to 100. Definitely help me get to 100 on this one. So we're gonna just be on the journey together. But other than that, thank y'all so much for watching. You always remember, like, subscribe to this channel. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your grandma, tell your auntie, tell your dogs, tell your cats, tell your ancestors to like, subscribe to this channel. You don't want to miss it on this channel. So thank y'all. Love y'all. See y'all later, family. Peace.